pull up the chat so that we can see everything
Yep.
because I love how it does that.
Yeah, and it would do it for my YouTube too if
If
it said that I had a YouTube channel. I do, I promise.
it's like
I'm
the
live
Who's
on
and
it
Who
right
Knows
now.
Who. We are here. We are here.
Right? Oh my goodness.
See?
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Yep.
Ding it, me phone. Tell me I'm right.
Just
Okay.
trying to look at because the chat's going to get itself activated. It looks like we are officially live. So, hello, everybody. Hi, Danny. Good to see you. It's working. Yay.
Freeze?
Oh,
Okay.
so
One of us froze. I don't know which one it
yeah,
was, but
I think we're back now. We're back.
okay.
Um, yes, okay, everything's getting itself up and running. I think that's the problem. Hey, Katie.
Hi.
Hi,
And hi,
user.
yes, you are first. Welcome,
Yes,
welcome. Oh my gosh. I love these. I
I
missed
do
this.
too.
The 1 week you took off, I was like, oh, I
Yeah.
missed doing
I
live
was
on
like, I have
this.
stuff to talk about. Dang it.
I
Oh,
know. I
and you're
do
going to love
too.
this.
Huh?
I thought about you this morning. We had snow. And it shut down the government and it shut down the schools and it's a whole inch of it.
I love that. I love that.
I literally woke up,
Yeah.
I looked outside and I was like, wow, I haven't seen snow in 3 years. I'm pretty sure my dogs forgot what it was.
They're like, why is there stuff falling from the sky? I keep
Cold
trying to make my
snap.
camera not make me look like I literally am Edward Cullen, but apparently that's just like not happening.
This
I
is
don't
the
know
skin
what.
of a.
This is the skin of a killer. Like, look at this. Like, what the fuck? I'm not. I mean,
know
I
for
get
someone
it.
that
I'm
look more pale
pasty.
than me, that is
That's what
a
I'm saying.
hint.
Like, I get that
Yeah.
I'm pasty, but I'm not that pasty. Like, Jesus.
You realize we just made me the comparison there. You ran with it. That's okay. When I was in high school, around
I
prom
mean, we're
time,
both pasty. Like,
around
you said we
even
match.
around
This is a set thing.
in high school around prom time, in gym class, the popular girls used to come sit next to me and compare their skin to mine and feel better about their tans.
Okay, that's bitchy. I'm just saying it as a commiseration of like
Yeah,
fellow sunburning people.
I know. And then they would be like, "It's okay though. You get to be like Snow White." And I'm like, "I don't want to freaking be Snow White. Go
Oh my
away."
god. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Hi, Steph.
RV says, I've watched you for just a few years and stop. You're beautiful. That's so sweet. Thank you. It's just the camera that's making me look like a
I
ghost,
know.
but it's fine. Oh my god. Oh, yay.
Oh,
Someone's switching over to YouTube. Look at us
yeah.
go. Oh,
Oh, now that we've
my
gotten to talk
goodness.
about our pasty skin.
Right? I have fun stuff to talk about.
Can you talk about it? Is it the
I can
fun
talk
stuff I
about
think we're
it.
talking about?
I mean, you guys can get like a sneaky preview if you guys want to get a sneaky preview.
Oh,
There's very few
forgot.
people on here right now too, as far as like that could know about it. So you guys are getting like an extra super sneaky preview. But I am announcing this today. But I've officially signed a 2-book deal for La Casta. It comes out next summer, and it will be real. I signed it with Hay House, which is a branch of Penguin Random House now, and it will be one of their first fiction titles ever. So Hay House does all of your Oracle decks. Like if you have an Oracle deck near you, pick it up. Chances like are good it's a Hay House deck.
Yeah.
And I am beyond excited.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. And if you guys want to get in on like all of the VIP La Custa perks, because there will be a bunch of VIP La Custa perks, you can go to my website and there's a sign up list for that if you want to do that. Totally free. It's just so that you know, like there'll be freebies. There will be like you'll know when it comes out first. You'll the pre-order link first, like that, all that sort of stuff. If you want to head over there, you can totally do that and sign up. For those of you who maybe don't know, La Custa is a book that I've been working on for years because it is a highly researched historical fantasy about a woman named La Custa. She was Rome's most infamous poisoner. And she actually came from Gaul and started out as a slave. And the book is all about her journey as coming from being raised by druids and having that poison knowledge to all the way through her life. So it's a 2-book series there. It is a fantasy in the sense that she is connected to a deity, and that deity talks to her very regularly, and they like that's how she knows how to poison stuff. And it's a romance. It's a queer sapphic romance, and I'm so excited about it.
So just saying that again for everybody in the back, M has a 2-book deal with a Penguin Random House publisher, and it's Hay House. Sorry,
Thank you.
I have been sitting on this.
Chris has been sitting on this for like literally months because like I accepted the deal at auction earlier this 3 months ago maybe. Yeah, I think it was 3 months ago
Yeah,
because it was
we were talking about it in Iceland, and then shortly after Iceland, it happened.
yeah. So it was well no yeah I guess it was in August or September
Because I
that
was
I
trying to
accepted the
treat
deal.
you and celebrate with you in Thailand, but then stuff
That
blew up
didn't-
and you got sick, and I couldn't treat you at Disney.
Darn.
It's fine.
But yep. So Chris has been sitting on this, and I am just, I'm so excited to finally announce it and to have this be in stores, and just, it's gonna be so fun. Like I was talking to my mom yesterday because we went out to lunch, and I was just like, I can actually like go into bookstores and see my book there and like sign it, or like go into an airport and walk by and be like, haha,
Yeah.
you're reading my thing. Like that is so wild.
That is the
And I'm
best.
just, I'm so excited. You just got a book announcement. Someone's like, I'm wait to joining. We did just get a book announcement. 2-book deal comes out in summer, basically this next summer. And it's for La Costa with Hay House. I'm so excited about it. It's truly a lifelong dream. Like Krista and I have both written a lot of books. Not everyone knows our background. Recently, I realized this, that not everyone knows our background. We just kind of assume people know our background at this point because we talked about it. We did talk about it so much from like the period of 2020 to like 2023. But Krista and I have both written a bunch of books in different capacities. I was a ghostwriter for a while. We did some like hybrid publishing stuff, some self-publishing stuff. But both of us have like not quite ever gotten to a traditional space. This is our first.
Well,
you have. You did.
I got there, and then the guy who owned the publisher gave it to his son, who crashed it into the ground, and I didn't.
I forgot about that. Yeah, I
books for a
apologize. I
signing.
wasn't trying to like minimize that
one time.
entire endeavor, but that endeavor was also dumb. Not fair for you.
I've had 3 traditionally published books, but none of them with traditional publishers that I could have loyalty to.
Yeah, I remember. I apologize for. I wasn't trying to.
It's a wound. But
a wound.
you
I know, it's a
have
wound.
Hay House, and that is phenomenal.
So anyway, all I'm saying is like we finally get to start moving into that space of bookstores and everything.
Yeah.
I'm really excited about it.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. And again, if you guys want to be on the La Costa VIP like notification and perks list, like it's on my website. It's totally free. Just go ahead and sign up over there. And you'll get fun pre La Costa things.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe post La Costa things. I don't know.
Yeah. Gabe in the chat, that is bad timing. Yes, I know. It was rough. But he's talking about my timing, not yours. The
No.
astrology is
No, your publishing endeavor. I was aware.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a crash and burn tour of that one for a while. How does
But
La
it's
Costa
okay
feel
because it's
about
not
it?
going to hold you down.
No,
You're good there too.
Just paving the way with experience. Vanessa asks, how does La Costa feel about it? Not sure how you spell her name. I think you got it right.
You spelled it right. Yeah. Love that you spelled it that way. She is really, she actually had to like deal with it for a little bit, to be totally honest, because I don't know how much she actually thought it was really going to go, how far it was actually, people were actually going to take it seriously or like listen to her story or care about it at all. Because there was still, she has a lot of like trauma, honestly. And that's like a lot of stuff that I've worked with in the writing of the story and stuff with her. Like she never really did her spiritual spa day. She didn't really incarnate again after this either, which is kind of wild. She kind of got stuck in like a weird limbo space in like a spiritual sense. And so when this finally came up and like she reached out to me and basically was like, will you write the story? Essentially is like the root of it there. I was like, yeah. And then the more I like worked with her, I was like, dude, are you good? Like what's going on with you? Like this is very strange energy. And then I discovered more and more about her on kind of the other side. And the answer is no, she was not good. And so, yeah. So once I was like, hey, this is actually going to be released as a book, like this is actually really happening, she kind of had to be like, I'm gonna take some time and like be away. But she's gotten a lot better. And so she's pretty excited about it. She's not very expressive of the excitement because I think she still has the everything's too good to be true vibe about everything, which is fine. But we'll get there. Once I'm holding it, I'm
Yeah.
sure she will be blown away. Yeah.
Yeah. So someone's asking, can you repeat the publishing date, please?
It's this coming summer. I don't know exactly if I'm supposed to say the exact date as of just yet, but hopefully pre-orders start happening in the first quarter of the year.
Mm-hmm.
And you can pre-order it and it'll come out this
No,
summer.
I will be. Yeah.
Yeah, this summer and next summer. So book 1 is this summer, and then book 2 is next summer. Which I'm so excited about. Yeah. And I potentially will have other projects with them also.
Mm-hmm.
So that's also very exciting.
Potentially. Me and my terrible wings.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe I have to use the other eye.
Yeah, it's so funny. Someone's like, it's full moon. It's full moon happy news. Yeah, everything in my life happens on full moons.
Literally, we were trying to
Always.
figure this out because we were like, don't let it come through during Mercury retrograde. And then afterward, we were like, full moon in Gemini? Not bad.
Always. It's so fun. Like we literally plan it like Krista and I plan it like clockwork. We'll be like, oh, you're waiting for this. It'll definitely come next week because there's a full moon. We'll be like, yep.
Yeah, we started with horary, and I remember like doing the timing of it, and you were like, yep, that's the full moon. So of course, like, oh yeah, there it is. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So yes. Yep. full moon coming through. Again, always.
Well, I love it because it's a full moon in your 9th house, which isn't. Are you in a 9th or a 10th perfected year? I think it's your perfected.
No.
I think it's your perfected. Yeah, so it's a big moon for you. It's kind of a big deal. I'm pulling it up as we speak. So, but I can't because my stupid my camera might go wonky. Deal with it. I'm gonna log in so I can.
We'll all
find
judge
stuff.
your wonky camera, not you, but your wonky camera. We will judge.
Yeah, there it goes. Called it.
Oh, look at you!
Hang on.
You're traveling through
I'm all
space
sorts
time.
all over the place. Hang on a second. I got to turn this off and back on again. Nope. Oh.
You keep
Well,
traveling.
Bummer.
Oh.
Nope, it's not going to fix itself.
Oh no!
Usually
Okay.
it does.
So
You think I
Baroness
can go
von
out and come
Ginger
back in?
says, "Are you going to do the audio recording?" I wish I was. I don't believe I'm going to. I do get to have a say in the audiobook narrator, and I have done audio work before, and we tried to put me in there, but they really are trying to build up their fiction stuff, including their like book of narrators, and so we're going to go with probably one of theirs. I don't think I'm going to get to, but that's okay. That's okay. I potentially in future books maybe, but yeah.
I'm going to try to have to come back again. Hang on. Here's
Krista,
something.
we believe in you. You can come
you
through
soon.
space-time. Get out of the wormhole. Oh no! Krista's gone. It's okay. I'm here. But yeah, so I'm not gonna do the audio recording, but it's gonna be awesome still. An audiobook is coming out and a digital book and all of those different things. So yeah. I did get a lot of say in cover stuff too, which can't announce that yet,
Yeah.
but cover stuff is also something that I got to have a lot of opinions on, which is actually kind of rare for traditional publishing. They don't usually care that much about what your thoughts on the cover should be, but it was pretty nice. Krista has returned. I see
And I'm
you.
not pixelated anymore.
You're
Look at
not.
that.
You look so extra clear.
You
now,
almost
too,
saw my
because-
actual energy for a second there.
Yeah.
And I am almost to the point of pulling up your chart. I just want to confirm the perfections. This is what Em has to deal with every time we talk. I'm like, nope, I can't not look at the chart.
No, it's great. It makes me so happy. When I got my Publishers Marketplace announcement, which is I'm making a video, it's coming out today, which will have my exact like Publishers Marketplace like full announcement of the deal. But when I got that, I texted Krista. I was like, "Just received this. This is the time." Like,
And the only
because
reply
I know
could
them,
do-
and that would be the first question they asked. It's like, "What time was it?"
Yep, you gave me the time. I got because it was your nighttime. It was my like way nighttime, so I was asleep. But the next morning, I woke up to it, and I screamed out loud. Only could type ah, and then just sent a picture of the chart. We're gonna analyze it after this, so don't worry.
Yeah, I'm sure we will. I know we will.
You
So.
think you're not gonna do that?
That's great.
Yeah.
I don't know if I will sign pre-orders. I don't really know enough about the marketing strategy just yet because we're so early on, but I will keep you updated for sure, especially if you sign up, like I said, my website. So just Emily Dexter Psychic or Emily Dexter Author. It both links to the same site. And there's a Lacusta VIP list on there. You guys will find out. I'll tell everybody, but you guys will find out extra stuff.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah.
I'm
I've got a bunch of fun ideas of how to actually. You guys know me. I'm gonna do a bunch of weird marketing shit. Like that's what's gonna happen. So.
Yep.
I have a bunch of weird marketing ideas that is gonna come up, and it'll be fun. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is Lacusta. Yes, indeed.
Yes. Yep. Welcome to our Alchemist Ink spill, where we are spilling actual ink because it is Lacusta announcement day.
Also, I may not have exact permission to say the exact date just yet, but I can say Germany will be a party for it. It will be out by the time we're going to Germany. Probably right near there. So anyone who's going on the Germany trip with us will get to have like extra celebration of that.
Yep. Yes. Oh, I'm so
Thank
excited.
you. Thank you for all the congratulations, you guys. You're so sweet. I'm so glad there's
You
so much
deserve
excitement about it.
them.
And I can't wait for people to read it, to be totally honest. I'm not like, it's always weird because like when people read your writing, there's like a level of self-consciousness to it. And I'm just not with this one. It's been forever.
Plus, like, I'm sorry, self-consciousness. Hay House, a subsidy of Penguin Random House, picked up your book. You have no room for self-consciousness anymore. You are as vetted and credentialed as it gets.
Well, thank you. But
If
still, you know, it's
anybody-
like you're writing.
It is, and it's so good. You got Penguin Random House right off the bat. You guys, there was not a long wait. It's that good. So I'm not going to say you better be, but like it would behoove you if you like good books to pre-order this book.
Whenever the pre-order comes up, I will let everyone
Yes.
know. It's not there yet. Right now, we're just talking about how cool it is.
I'm not going to threaten anybody to buy a book, but I am going to say it's probably a good
I can't.
idea.
I can't, but you can.
You better buy this book, you guys.
No.
No, I'm so excited for you. I am
Thank you.
so pumped.
Yeah, I'm really excited. There'll be fans. All fandom of the thing.
There is going to be fan
world.
art and fan fiction, and because it's set up perfectly for it. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yeah, the way that I pitched it, in case anyone's wondering, is it's basically I said it was Spartacus x Circe. So Spartacus crossed with Circe, which is it is, told in kind of the style of the Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. It's the best way I can describe that.
Beautifully done.
It's queer. It's fun. There's characters you'll like. It's gonna be great. I get to sit in Rome and explore the lushness of Rome without talking just about gladiators or emperors, which is real fun. I had to make a video for like my publishing sales team, and I was like, you know, it's really fun to get to explore Rome through a feminine lens instead of a place that's just so like gladiator and emperor heavy all the time, because it is, right? Like if we're talking about the chariot races or the emperors or the war or the gladiators, and like this is not that. I'll tell you that much. Not that.
YouTube decided now is a good time to log me out of my account for my YouTube. So I had to get me back in. Yeah, we're good.
That's okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Behoove is such a good word. I
Behoove
agree.
is a good word. Yeah.
I like the word behoove.
And you don't get to use it all the time. And this was an excellent opportunity that I'm excited to have had. So thanks for getting published, Em.
Yeah, totes. I'm so glad to do that.
So many perks. So many perks.
Right?
Yeah.
I also wanted to make sure I shared here on Patreon that I am live, because some people don't get the live notifications the same way. You know?
Yep. So that's what we're excited about today. How are y'all doing?
Right? Yeah, that's been my week of excitement.
Love the ASMR.
I
Keyboards
know.
are one of my favorite
It's a good keyboard too. That's why I'm like
Yeah.
okay to type with it and not just mute because it's a nice one.
Yeah, I have a new keyboard on my Christmas list that I'm really excited about. It's going to be used mostly for my Twitch streams, I think, but it'll be lovely. Bring back Behoove.
Bring back Behoove.
Love it. Home with the Virginia snow. Same, Baroness von Ginger.
Yeah.
We were literally on Good Morning America this morning
Because of snow?
because of like an inch of snow.
Guys.
Yeah.
Guys, that's not. No.
I don't know. It's weird. I'm not a cold person. You know this. But like I saw the snow and I'm like, I get to stay inside with my Christmas decorations and my Legend of Zelda sweater and look at the snow and watch my puppies run around in it. And I was very complacent with that. Very
This is
content.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. On that note, actually, this is a question. It's kind of like a Higa question, but I was thinking about this morning. What are some of your favorite fandoms to be a part of? You're talking about your Legend of Zelda
Oh my
sweatshirt.
God. Yeah.
And I was like, ooh.
So this is tricky because some fandoms have gotten wild. So
I
like
know.
yeah, so there's some like fandoms I'm happy to be a part of, but not necessarily the culture. So I want to caveat that right away. Yeah, so Legend of Zelda, 100%, but again, not the toxic side of it, right? I just really enjoy the characters. I enjoy looking at fan art. I enjoy fan fictions of it and fan made stuff. So I like participating in the creation stuff and the creativity around it. I would say the same thing for Genshin. As like, but that's the one where I hesitate because I
I
feel
was
like
gonna say
a lot
Genshin's
of
got weird lately.
that's lately. No, it's just been forever. So Genshin has some really cool stuff that you can immerse yourself in, but there is a lot of toxicity in some of the fandom culture. So I don't associate with that. Like co-op stuff in Genshin, I do not. So
Fair. Fair.
yeah, those are my top ones right now. Like I have my whole shrine to Legend of Zelda over here, and there's a couple Genshin things included.
Yeah.
But it's mostly Legend of Zelda. I would be Link if I could. I really would be.
Fair. Yeah. I
Ooh,
think.
someone says Mistborn.
Oh, I fucking love Mistborn. Look at my tattoo. It's a Mistborn tattoo.
Yeah.
I love Mistborn. Brandon Sanderson fandom honestly is peak in a lot of ways. Brandon Sanderson fandom's phenomenal. That culture is
that's
pretty
goals.
good too. Like
That is goals.
it's goals, but also like the actual being a fan, like it's a pretty cool fan culture, like together. Like people who like Brandon Sanderson like to talk about it together in a really cool way. I will also say, same with Dungeon Crawler Carl. I actually love being part of the Dungeon Crawler Carl fandom because the amount of stuff, even on like that Reddit, and I'm a super fan of Dungeon Crawler Carl, by the way. Like
Yeah.
it's like a lot. Because it's the best series I probably ever read, to be totally honest with you. It's so fucking good. He never breaks your trust the entire time. I've not gotten my trust broken by that author
I
a
love
single
that.
time. But there's so many things that people will say to each other in public if they see someone wearing that, because there's so many like fun, like little lines and stuff. And I love being a part of the Dungeon Crawler Carl fandom. That one's amazing. Has-Been Hotel's been okay too. Their fandom gets weird also, though. Like people, the fandom area gets really funky with that one. Like I've seen people really treated badly at cons and things like that. With Has-Been Hotel. I don't know, because people are
Yeah, I've been
Winger-
following that Reddit and it's been a little much, to be
yeah.
honest, as well. Yeah.
But I love I do love Has-Been Hotel for sure. I will say though, one of the fandoms I really love being a part of is actually One Piece.
I could see that.
I really like being a part of the One Piece fandom because people who really love One Piece understand that it's literally a piece of fiction for revolution. That's like literally what it is. And it's
The
at
flag
this point,
being used all over the place. Yeah.
yeah, there's flags I think in the last like 6 different world revolutions in like Malaysia and like different countries like that. They've used the One Piece flag. They've actually used the One Piece Jolly Roger in their protests and in overthrowing the government. It keeps getting banned places because it's a sign of revolution. And it's just like a really cool, it's really cool. It's a good fandom in that sense. Like people tend to be, I mean, there's weirdos in every fandom, but people tend to be really like passionate about it, but also passionate about like what it stands for and like I appreciate that, and it just stands for like friendship and stuff. So, yeah. I'm yelling, Carl. Exactly. There's so many things like if if I see a Dungeon Crawler Carl fan in the wild, it's always like, "Hi, Zev," and then they freak out, and it's super fun. Like that's
I need to
fun.
get into the books of that again. I'm scattered right now. I've got so many things that I'm like popping back and forth with, but I'm having a good time.
Yeah. I don't know. I was just thinking about that this morning. I was like, "Ooh, I wonder what like that's a good Higa-esque question for the live, right?"
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What actually fandoms are fun? Because some fandoms suck. Like sometimes there's some things that I really like. I'm not a part of that fandom because they suck.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Exactly. Yeah, and honestly, fandoms are really difficult right now, just in general. It's hard to come by wholesome fandoms. Do you remember when there was that whole documentary on bronies?
Oh my God. Okay, listen to this though. Okay. So we were in, and by the way, I love My Little Pony.
I do too.
Really, really do. I love
100%.
My Little Pony.
Yeah.
And like, but you don't say that because people are fucking weird about it.
The bronies
right?
made it weird.
Bronies made it weird. I love My Little Pony. We actually, that's like the Samsung free TV channel that we just keep on. They have a My Little Pony channel. So like if we need some like noise, we just put on the My Little Pony channel. It's great. It's adorable. It's just like came with the TV, like the Samsung free television. I don't know, whatever. There's like thousands of free channels that come on Samsung TVs. Anyway, when we were in Japan this most recent time, we were in a figure store, and we were not, for full context, we were not purchasing anything My Little Pony. I was not wearing anything My Little. There was nothing about us that said that we enjoyed My Little Pony at all. So like, just to be 100% clear, we were buying some t-shirts for my son. That's what was occurring. And they were not My Little Pony, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
So we're checking out. And it's so funny. So we were checking out, and the guy at the counter is like, "Oh, where are you from?" And he's like very Japanese, right? Like we're in Japan, but he's like very thick accented Japanese. And we were like, "Oh, we're from America." And he goes, "Oh, look!" And he pulls up his phone, and it's just covered in Pinkie Pie. Like like covered. And he's like, "I am a brony," and like puts it in our face. And he's like, "I love Pinkie Pie." And I was like, "That's so awesome." I don't know, but it was really cute. Also, like it was like a genuine, like, this is what I know from the United States.
Yeah.
I'm really excited that you're talking to me. And also, it's just like, okay, that's so cool for you. I've never had anyone introduce themselves proudly to me as a brony. It was a new experience. It was a new experience. It was fun. It was just really like, okay. He was very, very excited about it and like really stoked to tell us. It was very cute.
That's amazing. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's my brony story. Very recent too. It's a very recent brony story. Yeah, I know. But yeah, there's a bunch of some fandoms get weird. That would be one.
That would be. That definitely would be.
Also, the Wicked fandom's gotten weird as shit too.
I know, especially with this second movie, it's gotten. There's the energy shifted for sure.
Yeah. That being said, a lot of Broadway fandoms are really weird. So let's be 100%.
Yeah.
Broadway fandoms get really weird really quick. And so Wicked's just expanded upon that.
Yeah. I still have to see the second one.
I can't wait to hear your thought. I have critiques. So
yeah, well, that's the thing. I can feel it being like when movies are coming out, I can feel their energy before they're out a lot of the time. And so when I was like last year, I was like, oh my God, I can't wait for the second one. And then the advertising started for this one, and I was like, oh no, like what happened?
It's still good. Like it's still good. The problem is they're working off the second half of the play, which has shit pacing anyway. Like the
pacing is crunched.
The pacing is awful in the second half of the play. It doesn't make a lot of sense. And they're working off of that in the movie. Like so they're already like their source material is already not the best. And then they decided to do weird shit with it. So I liked it. I liked it. I loved the first one. I like the second one.
Yeah, I'm feeling I'll be there too.
Yeah. When you have a second, can you talk about channeling fictional characters? We can talk about that.
Yeah.
We love talking about that.
pretty experienced at that. Yeah.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
actually ran a writing program for a long time,
Hmm.
where we would teach you how to write fiction books through channeling your
Hmm.
own characters.
Yeah.
So if you're newer to this space and didn't know about that, we did that.
Yeah. We're separated enough from that we have to explain it now. It's weird.
I know. It's been
Yeah.
years.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, so when we talk about channeling in fiction characters, basically the first concept is that they do exist out there in energetic
Hmm.
reality. Like all of them. Like if you want to go talk to Harry Potter or Princess Jasmine, like you can, like they exist.
Good choices. Good
Thank you.
choices.
I was like, who do I say? But they do exist out there, and you can actually channel them in. Which not going to get too quantum physics on that, but just start at that base level. Like they do exist.
Hmm.
You can actually channel in and talk to them. It's just a different frequency. So if you were to like talk to your spirit guides, that's like one frequency, or if you were to talk to a deity, that's a different frequency. This one's just a slightly different frequency even from that. And so it's just adjusting to have the intention of calling in them to come in instead. You can also astral project to a lot of those worlds and stuff, or even meditate into those worlds, which is really fun, especially if you're like, I really need a boost today. Well, okay, take a second to meditate your way into Narnia. Like, you'll feel better. And yeah. Krista, you want to add more on that?
Well, yeah, I also want to say my book club and I just decided today we're going to be reading the 7 Narnia books, and then we're following it up with a book called Planet Narnia, which connects them to the different planetary archetypes and stuff. And I'm very excited about that. So if you want to read Narnia with us and then make it about astrology, because that's what I do with things, join the book club. You're welcome. It'll be really fun. But yeah, I just, I feel like it's more fun when you're writing to channel the characters. Like for me, that's my closest example. My childhood, I have a feeling this is going to turn into one of my Scorpio moon moments, but run with me here. My childhood was primarily me talking to the characters I was writing about. And it was good. That was my favorite part about my childhood. I still will walk around and talk to the characters that I'm writing about, or the planets, or, you know, whatever. You just put yourself into that world. I astral into like Legend of Zelda kind of mindsets and stuff all the time. That's why I'm so picky about books, because if I can't put myself in that book and live in that world, like truly, and go there, I'm not as interested. It truly is escapism. So if you've ever felt transported by a book, the book has the energy there and you connect with it in a good way. And so you've probably channeled it to a degree already. And if you've ever had like a conversation conceptually with the characters, you probably had a conversation with the characters.
Yeah. So if you think of them as like deity stuff, it kind of helps, right? Like, yes, they're not your spirit guide necessarily, but they're like a different being outside of yourself that you can connect with. And it's really helpful, like to think about it that way. So you can absolutely channel them in that way, like setting that intention, reaching out to them. Create a safe space in your mind that you go to channel things, right? So it could be like your childhood bedroom, or it could be like a magical unicorn waterfall that you like to go to, like whatever feels good. But create a safe space there, and then create a place for them to come in and talk to you. So your deity might have a room over here, and then there's a bench right there for your spirit guides, and then over here we have some bean bags that you talk to your characters with. Like, you can absolutely bring them into that kind of space, and that's one of the easier ways to sort of do it and access it, or just do it in writing. I think a lot of times, I think fan fiction exists because people are channeling in the characters and talking
Agreed.
to them and like expanding upon that, to be totally honest, in a lot of ways.
Yeah. Well, and like, I know that you relate to this, but like if I'm writing and I don't feel like I'm channeling in the characters, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I'm like, we got to get actually into the mode. Where are you guys? Are you taking a break today? What's going on? So there are ways, like, you can have little rituals that sort of set you up to channel the characters. Actually, beginning of last year, I had a call with Demetra George, and she said 2026-ish was the year that I might actually get an agent and all those good things, you know, following in M's footsteps. And she said, you know, set up a ritual for when you're going to sit down and write your book, and like just make that a sacred magical circle kind of space. So across the board, it is understood. Even all of your good writers, I haven't run into one yet that hasn't said, oh no, I talked to my characters, oh no, they're real, or, you know, the first draft is you telling yourself the story or the characters telling you the story. So it is, you have permission to lean into that for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Most authors talk about it that way, where they're like, I don't know, just like, I'll get in there and like, and it's funny too, because when you're looking on the outside, right, you're like, okay, like, how did they outline everything? Or how did they make it connect through all these books and they circled back around? Honestly, chances are good they didn't know. They get to the last book and they're like, oh my gosh, this is how it all connects together. Like they
Yeah.
didn't realize they planned it. It just works out that way because the character is the one telling them the story. Like truly, like that's
Yeah.
honestly the way that it looks. And like I was even listening to an interview with Matt Dinneman, who's the Dungeon Crawler Carl author, and his books are insane. Like the amount that they connect together, it's wild. And he was like, yeah, I don't outline. I just kind of get in there and decide how it's going to go.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, what? Because it really is, yeah, it really is that way. Like you
Yep.
really are channeling in your characters. You can talk
And
to
it's-
Serpent from Has-Been,
Yeah. It's so
especially
much more
Has-Been
fun.
characters. Those are easy to talk to.
It's so much more fun that way too. Like I outline some, but that's mostly so that if I get stuck, I give myself a direction to go in until my characters pick up the slack again. So I actually, like, most of my books originally were just brainstorm pages of ideas that I had for the book. And if I was writing and I was like, where should I go next? I'd look at the brainstorm page and be like, that's fun, write towards that and see where else I went. And like, I have had characters show up and I didn't realize that they had shown up until 2 pages later. And I'm like, oh, hey, you're here now, which is makes it tough when you're trying to do continuity because you're like, I don't know, this one just showed up all of a sudden. It's like, now they're going to go over here into this other book, and I've got to make sure I write down like their descriptions and all that, but they're coming in so fast.
Yeah, I do. With Locusta, I outlined a lot because there's historical events. So it's more of like timelining more than outlining, if anything,
Yeah.
of like this happens and this happens and this happens because it's literally just events that she had influence on, like, and then like pulling her story out from there. But yeah, in other books, I've just kind of gotten in there and been like, I know these things are going to go down. Like, let's see how this goes. And it's really cool to see how that like comes out to the forefront. But you can also just ask for like advice and stuff too, or like hear their stories or whatever. Like you can tap in and like channel the characters that way. Someone, Sarah asked, when you channel, does the information flow like a conversation, or does it take a while to decode the message into words? It takes me a bit of time to figure out which makes me think I'm making it up. So it depends on the way that you channel. Like that's true. And it depends on the way that the being that you're talking to also sends the information. So there's no like one way. Sometimes it flows like conversation, like straight up. Sometimes it's like random images. Sometimes I am like, I just need to channel right about this, or I need to pull a card about this to actually like get into access points. Don't be afraid to use music too. Music helps with your channeling so much. Like if
Yeah.
the fiction thing has a soundtrack, you can listen to that, or even if there's like a soundtrack to a different movie that like makes you feel resonant to that. Like I have a whole like bookish playlist that I just listen to when I want to like connect with the energy of a specific book or a character or something like that. Like you can absolutely use music as like a key to like open that up also. But it really just depends on the way that you naturally channel and exploring that. Like pay attention to what clair senses you have, like which, you know, do you see, sense, hear, feel, know, taste, or smell energy? Like how do those show up for you? That's really helpful to figure that out so that you understand which way it's most likely to come in. And again, it is about practice. And a bunch of people I saw were like, oh, I wish I could astral project. You can. There's layers to astral projection. That's not just you leave your body. Like you can do simple things like right now, if you were to just put your consciousness into the room next to you, what does that room look like? You can just like look around and describe that for a second. And like, yeah, you're still in your body, but I'm also looking at that room over there. Like, and there, and you can expand out from that. You can also put your consciousness into a different realm and different space, that kind of thing. You still feel your body. If I were to sneeze, I would still feel the sneeze, but I'm also in that realm at the same time, which is further out. Or there's the one where you actually fully like leave your body and disconnect. But there's layers to that, and all of them are valid too. So playing with it is like the best thing to do, especially when it comes to talking to fiction characters.
And to Christina's point about having a really vivid imagination and not knowing if it's the characters or you, it's probably both. It's probably both. And I mean, you can just pull apart like, you know, this was me thinking something, but this was another person having an experience and thinking things and saying things and whatever. So you could try to separate them, but you also don't have to. Especially if you're writing something out, you can write it out first, get it out of your head. Sometimes helps. And then when you have it on paper, look at it again and be like, oh yeah, my dad, when I would write stuff, he would come back to me and be like, did you read chapter 3? Because you were getting a message for you. And I'm like, ah, dang it. And so I'd have to go back and reread chapter 3 because I didn't know what I put in chapter 3 as far as themes, and pay attention to the messages.
Yeah. And what I will say too, so people in both chats are talking about like, how do you know if it's not your imagination? It is. It is your imagination. So that is one thing that is a hill I will die on. We are taught from a very young age that all of our imagination is fake or pretend. It's not. all
Yep.
fake and pretend. There's layers to that too. So we have some fake and pretend where we model situations. It's kind of like where you're up here, with your imagination. And then the deeper you get, the more wild imagination you get into, the more you're channeling. Like it's truly how channeling feels. And the more connected you're to channeling, like the more connected to your imagination you are, the more connected to being a channel you are, like truly. Mm-hmm. And then you can go even deeper, and that's when you get into the astral projection space. It feels like imagination because it is. We just don't have words for the different layers because we're taught from very young that like we're just pretending. It's just pretend. It's just fake for all of the layers, which is not the case. Like if you played games as a kid where super imaginative and you're like, I was so in that, chances are good you probably were very heavily in like an astral-esque memory state as a small child.
Yeah.
It happens.
So two things.
I saw your fingers.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to make sure I don't lose what's in my head. So the first thing is, hang on, I have to like say the second thing in my head so I don't lose it. Okay, got it. All right. So the first thing is, in magic, throughout history, in fact, this was a big like issue with the church in history, was were images allowed? Imagination is images because they were so magical that they were wondering if they were even allowed to be like part of that religious culture, which by the way, go for images if you want to. Like I don't have a problem with that. I don't think they should have either. But in all of your grimoires, it's make an image of Venus, make an image of this, because you are giving form to the concept that is in your mind. You're giving it form. You can do that with lines on a paper, or you can do that with words on a paper. It is magical, and that's how magic works. It's part of magical theory. I can cite books. And then also, as far as like getting really immersed in something and probably being in that realm, we talk about the theta brainwave a lot. The theta brainwave is a brainwave we spend a lot of our childhood in. It's where a lot of our beliefs are formed. It's what you get into when you're doing hypnosis, but it's also what you get into when you're dreaming, when you're zoned out watching TV, when you're zoned out driving. Try not to do that. And when you're zoned out or really immersed, imagining things and picturing things in your mind while reading a book or writing a book or any of those things. Yeah. That's the theta brainwave. And that's also where we do a lot of healing. And that's also where we do a lot of manifesting, co-creation, however you want to think about it. It's real. It's real. I'm just going to stick it that way.
Hey. Well, and like it's why like when you're falling asleep, if you've ever as you're falling asleep, either hear someone say your name or get your best ideas, or all of a sudden it's like you're getting images of things. It's because you're entering the theta brainwave and you're channeling stuff in. Like that is what you're doing as you're falling asleep. So it's just a matter of doing that intentionally with imagination and that kind of thing. And obviously as adults, we've had like our imagination kind of worked out of us in a lot of ways because it's like, oh, that's just child stuff. That doesn't mean it's gone. You just got to connect to it again. Like let that self explore. Like that's why writing your own stories is really good, or reading stories or watching media that like you really connect with on like an emotional, fun, playful level is super duper important. And if you're like, oh man, I really wish I could reconnect with that and you don't know how, think about the thing that stands out the most from your childhood that caused your most imaginative stuff and do that again. And what I mean by that is like, yeah, right, like Legend of Zelda. If you were like super connected to that, fantastic. If you were, a Boxcar Children kid or a Harry Potter kid or whatever it is that like really helps you connect and resonate with like, oh, I could imagine that, or I played this game or whatever it is, like read those again. Like step back into that space because that is going to be the number one key to unlock that door. Like truly. Yeah. And also, thank you so much for Oncoming Store said, just to put a little plug in for my channeling course, helped you get over the worry of what if I'm just imagining it. And that makes me feel so happy. So thank you. I really appreciate it.
Christina, thank you. I should get a t-shirt that says I can cite books.
Yep.
I can cite my sources. Yes.
Children's books. I actually just received a good one. Is it handy? I actually just got the Children's Illustrated Book of Tarot. If you're wanting like a picture book level stuff, it's really cute and fun. And the Bakery Dragon books are also like a children's book that's like literally it's perfect for like you have your own pet dragon, whatever. If you're looking for more like chapter books for that, I mean, it depends on what your kids are into. I love Percy Jackson. Percy Jackson's perfect for imagination stuff, or that he also has an Egyptian series that's only a 3-book series, so it's really easy introduction, step into that wise. That one's a really good one. I mean, it just depends on what your kids are into. I have so many recommendations. My kids are all big now, and they like read their own stuff. I actually read Then the House in the Cerulean Sea when they were younger, though, and that one was really fun to read aloud. It was really good for imagination stuff, too. There's a bunch. Yeah. Boxcar Children's great for imagination space there. I love Narnia. We already talked about it, but I love Narnia
Hmm.
too.
I like the question we have from Christy here. When an actor portrays a character, are they creating a new version of them in another dimension, or is it enough of a new, or is it not enough of a new creation?
It depends.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think they're channeling in like a facet of a personality. For example, like
Anytime
Loki
Hermes is portrayed.
fucking yeah, Loki loves his adventure portrayal. Like he loves it. Do I think that's
Hmm.
that exact character is an entirely different version of him? Not necessarily. I think he's like embodying the portrayal of that and like the comic book version of that sort of.
Hmm.
However, that universe, the entire like, MCU is something that exists out there for sure. But I think it's a facet of him.
Hmm.
Um I don't think it's always necessarily an entirely new being that they're channeling in. Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah. Sometimes you get actors that totally connect
Mm-hmm.
to that actual essence of something and they embody it so perfectly. But then other times they don't fully connect to it. And so it becomes, like you said, its own little energy branch of
Yes.
something.
Yeah. And sometimes they're totally connecting to, I will say too, like sometimes some things get mismatched, right? So
Hmm.
sometimes they're like, I'm connecting to this character, but it's not actually that specific character from that specific world that was created. It's from over here. It's a different being, but that still exists.
Hmm.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Make it a game. I always say the
Yep.
more we can gamify
Yeah.
our
Fun is the
magic, the
energy of
better.
alignment.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Like it's very important.
Yep.
And we forget how magical and important it is a lot of the time. Like
Oh my,
we
well,
really, really do.
I also think right now, one of the biggest struggles, I was talking to my one theology mentor about this last week because he got onto a topic where he's like, you don't really live in a physical like reality as much, do you? And I was like, no, I am a spirit something. And sometimes I get dragged into the physical world because survival stuff. And
Get hit by a
like,
car.
nothing will ground you like getting hit by a car, let me tell you. And so yeah, like physical therapy every week was a very grounding body experience. But
Hmm.
there's also the reality that a lot of us right now are living in survival. It's necessary to be surviving. I want to put
Yeah.
it that way. And
Hmm.
so that's also kind of taking us down a path where it's like we need to focus on this right now and we're not feeling as spiritual because we're in this sort of denser focus, which is okay and necessary. And then like if you're feeling disconnected from that, try to take a half hour every day and read a really good book or watch a really good show or play a good video game or something that incorporates it into your day so you don't feel like you lose connection to it all the like in its entirety. Even if you do, you can get back to it. But also all this to say, it's okay if you don't feel 100% magical all the time. You're taking care of
Hmm.
some stuff in a society that was developed outside of magical theory. Let's put it at least that way. Capitalism is not magical.
No,
It isn't. That's another T-shirt for you. Yeah,
capitalism is not,
not
capitalism is
magical.
not magical. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, not necessarily for your kid, just like kids' books. Fantastic. Yeah, rock on.
Hmm.
There's so many that are so good um, that I would recommend diving into. Honestly, I have so many recommendations for that. I'm looking at like this isn't even my kid books um, side, but I'm just like, what do I got over here? I have a whole stack of a bookshelf over here. You guys can't see because it's not aesthetic. What else I got? Oh, the Pendragon series is really good. The
Mm.
Midnighter series is really good. Those are fun. Those are more like YA. Yeah, there's a bunch. We have book recommendations for days. I have a whole list on my Patreon too. Why does it keep doing that? Stop making me extra pasty.
You're
It's fine.
glowing.
Glowing. Wildwood is fun.
Mm.
We love, I mean, if it's not a kid's book, but we talk about Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies all the time. If you really want something that feels like The Mummy that really activates your imagination, the Raiders of the Lost Arcana
Oh my
series,
God.
do it.
Just read it anyway.
Do it.
Read it
It's
no matter what.
so fun. It is
Yeah.
so good. The third one just came out and we both ate it up in like a
Hmm.
week.
Yep.
It's so fun. It's
Yep.
such a fun series.
I was sad when I finished it. I was listening to it while walking in the mornings too, which was another really great experience. And as it was coming to a close, I was like, I love how she's doing this, and also no, like please don't.
Right? And like the characters are so good. Like I can't describe how good the characterization is in
All of
Raiders of
them.
the Lost Arcana. Like they're so good. Every part of their personality makes sense, and like their
No character
decisions
gets
all
left
make
behind.
sense. And one of them does channeled history, which makes me really happy.
It's my favorite
Um,
character.
It's really cute.
Yeah.
No. Can't spoil anything, but
Yeah.
read that one. That one's a really good series. Been loving that lately. Really loving that. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. We love these.
Yeah.
Raiders of the Lost Arcana. Yep.
By
It's by
Jacqueline
Jacqueline
Benson.
Benson.
Yes, Kristen, do book number 3. It's so good. And there's definitely going to be a number 4.
Right?
So.
Yeah. Yeah, book number 3 just happened. There's going to be a number 4. I'm a little concerned about number 4.
I am too.
I'm a little
I'm
nervous.
going to talk to you about it because we haven't talked since I finished the book, and I have concerns.
Yeah. Concerning. It's fine. But I'm nervous. Yeah. I don't know what's going on. I just saw Boxcar Children and got thrown back into my childhood. Yeah, we're talking about how Boxcar Children is magical and so good for your imagination and helps you access like your channeling and your magic abilities because you're activating your imagination. And that's something that like a bunch of kids got activated by, right? Because you're like, I will survive in the wild with my siblings. That's great. Yep. Yeah. Highly, yeah. The research on the Lost Arcana is fun too. As someone who also does historical fiction, fantasy, it's fun. It's very fun. Yeah, I started a different like higher fantasy book recently. I'm like only like 25% of the way through it. I'm like, this is fun. I haven't read high fantasy in a while though, so it's kind of like, whew, okay, there's a lot going on. I don't know if I wasn't fully ready for the high fantasy element of that, where I'm like, maps. Right, there's maps. like, let me get my brain locked in on understanding the world dimensions. Like, it's a different, sort of a different vibe.
Kirsten, yes, the audiobook is out. I listened to it. That's how I listened to the book. Yep.
Such a good narrator. She
So
can
good.
narrate my book. I'd be super down. I like her. She's great.
I would love that for you.
I would love that for me too. I don't know how that's gonna go.
Surprises on the horizon.
Right. For those of you who are new, I made my book announcement earlier in the live. It was like episode, not episode.
Yeah.
I signed a 2-book deal with Hay House for my historical fantasy called Locusta, and it comes out this summer. And
I'm sorry, can you say that again? I don't think we all heard you.
I have a 2-book deal for Locusta. The first book comes out this summer with Hay House, and I am announcing it today.
Yes.
So, yeah, in case you missed it, my historical fantasy is coming your way. It is the story of Rumslo's infamous poisoner, who's a beautiful gay druid woman from Gaul. And this is her story. And I am so excited to share it with you. I've been working on it for a long time, and I finally can announce it. So, yeah, there's 2. It's a
books.
duology.
Yep.
Yep. Oh, I forgot. We can put the thingies on the thing. Show and stream. I love maps and books.
Maps and books.
Oh, thank you guys. Yeah. I'm really excited about it. It's going to be full release, so it's with Hay House, so it's a traditional publishing, like going to be in Barnes and Noble and audiobooks and like the whole thing. It's very exciting. It's a dream come true, and I am so glad I finally can talk about it. Because I've been waiting to talk about it forever. It's real.
It's real.
It's happening. Yeah, and if you guys want to get in on like being like Locusta VIP team and like get all the first announcement of when the pre-order is available and free perks and things like that, you can go to my website and just sign up on the list there. It's totally free. It's just so you get all of the stuff first. You're on the VIP list.
And remember, our word of the day is behoove, because it would behoove you to do it, because it's going to be such a good book.
Behoove you.
Yes.
It's real. It's
Mm-hmm.
happening. I'm so excited. Uh, this,
The spill.
that's getting added to the stream. Thank you for that. It has been. Capitalism isn't magical. It has been a good spill for the one-liners, I'll tell you that much. It has been fun.
Mm-hmm.
Well, sometimes we really get locked in on our one-liners, actually. There'll be
We
certain episodes where
do.
we're like, wow, there were so many things we could have pulled merch from that
Right.
episode.
That or at least clips, but I forgot. I think there's a
Yeah.
thing on here that's like, yeah, mark a clip. Nah.
You can mark a clip?
Yeah,
Love
at the
that.
bottom of our thing it says mark clip. And you'd add a
Wow.
marker in the
Technology
video.
has been functional.
Yeah.
The thing is, we'll mark it and then we'll forget.
I know. We live in the moment, okay? Hashtag
And yes,
bring back
it,
Behoove.
it will be, as far as I know, it will be through most retailers when it's ready. I don't have all the details on it just yet because we're in the marketing plan stage. But yes, it should be through all the things.
I mean,
Audiobook,
it's
ebook.
coming out through Hay House, which
Yeah.
is a subsidy of Penguin Random House, which means it's going to be on bookshelves because that is one of the biggest it's probably the biggest publisher there is. So, yeah.
Yeah. So
This isn't a small thing. This is a very big deal.
it's a very
And I
big
can say that because I'm not having to be humble like M might be trying to be, which I hope you're not.
I'm
Because you
trying to
shouldn't
be a
be.
little bit.
No, don't. Don't. You did the thing. You
phone's
worked
like,
hard for it. My
"No."
phone went off and everything. Don't be humble.
Oh, yeah, I'm really excited. So yes, it will be
Yeah.
bookstores. It was a significant deal. So it's
Yeah,
got a lot of
it's-
backing.
It's a significant deal. It's a big deal. It's incredible. They are excited about it. They're backing, they're putting so much into this as one of their first published fiction books. They
Yeah.
want to flagship that with you. They must believe it's going to be successful in particular. And they're right. And I can say that. And if anybody has a problem with it, you can take it up with me.
Yeah, so Hay House in the past has not actually published fiction. They're opening an entire fiction section in their publishing company, and I am one
Brand
of the
new.
first fiction books that Hay House is publishing, focusing on activated and high vibe fiction. It's actually funny when I very first had my first like chat with them before they had acquired Locusta. I was like, "Yeah, I believe fiction is a healing modality," and she was like, "Oh my God, can I use that? Because we've been trying to describe why we want to do fiction."
I can't believe it took them that long to.
And I was like,
Like
"Yeah,
we
man."
were trying to do this years ago.
Right? I'm
Like,
like,
I wrote a book
sure.
about it.
Like, that's what I think fiction is, and that's why I write fiction as like a psychic spiritual person. Because Hay House is a spiritual publisher. Like they do all of your oracle cards and things like that. So yeah. Yep, they're stepping into the fiction arena. It's gonna be
With
so fun.
him. Yeah.
Yeah. It's really funny. I can't do anything the way other people have done it before, ever. Even when we went and I got our Sakyank, so our monk tattoos, that was one of the first things he says to me. You can't do anything the way other people do them. I'm like, yeah, I'm well aware like that I can't do that. And so both my agent, this is her fiction book that she's ever repped, and now the publisher, it's one of their first fiction books. I'm like, of course, it has to be done weird. It has to be done from a different way. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I will not be reading the audiobook. I wanted to, but they're trying to bring in like professional narrators and things like that because again, they're trying to really make this branch effective. So I will not be reading the audiobook on this one, but in the future, probably. I would love to narrate one of my own audiobooks, and I have done voice work before, so it's not like out of the realm of possibility by any means. Yeah. Trailblazing, you guys are so sweet. Thank you. Yeah. So I'm really excited. Yeah. It's still not real. For context, my mom works in the book space. So I've been in the book space like literally my entire life. She worked for an author when she was an author's personal assistant when I was young, and then was a librarian, and now she does copy editing for like also the big five publishing houses basically, and other ones in multiple languages because my mom's way cooler than I am. My mom speaks 4 languages, so she also edits books in those languages because she's cool. Yeah, but so this has been like a lifelong like driven point, and we both, Kristen and I both have a lot of experience in the book world as well. And so it's really wild to have something actually like come to fruition in this way. It's one of those like, what do you want to be when you grow up answers that you don't actually think is ever going to actually hit, and then it does,
Yep.
Yeah. There will surely be signings. There will surely be signings. That I can say. Yeah, we'll definitely. I don't know have details on them, but there will definitely be signings. Yeah. I may have made my signature pretty all my life on purpose for this exact situation.
That's what you do. Yeah. I remember when we were trying to figure out how I should change my last name, because that's something you were there in my life for. One of the first things we thought about was how the signature would look on books.
Yeah.
And I know that's because you have an excellent signature. Again, it would behoove you to get a signed copy because M's signature is really, really pretty.
Thank you. That's because I'm an artsy fartsy person.
And I'm not.
Oh yeah. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. Someone called me adorable, and I really appreciate that. I'm certainly authentic. I'll tell you that much. There's not a lot of ways to hide all of this. Just is this way. One of the best compliments someone ever gave me is like, "You're even better in person than you are online." I was like, that is so nice. I so appreciate you saying that, because like this is so much like if you've ever traveled with us or met me in person, like I am elevated this in person.
No, we're not stuck in
Krista too.
chairs.
We vibe. We vibe.
Yep.
We karaoke duet. Why
We
does
do.
it keep me?
We're good at it.
I was just thinking, Kristen and I's dream karaoke duet is For Good from Wicked, which we've wanted to do this for years.
Yeah,
This
we
is
can't
way
find a
before
good
the film
karaoke
came
one.
out. But now I'm thinking that some of the karaoke places we go to on our travels will actually have it because of the movie. And I'm like, well,
Yeah.
that's a fun side perk.
Yeah, well, and especially in like, what next is Peru, so we may not be able to find karaoke in Peru, but Greece.
Oh, yeah.
Malcolm
We
can tell us where to find karaoke, I'm sure.
Well, and we stay on that, like, in Santorini, we stay on the row of all of, I'm sure there's karaoke at one of those places.
Oh yeah, that beachfront boardwalk
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Like the whole beach that we stay at, it's like a whole row of like, it's not in like the main, it's not in, yeah. It's not in like the little white town with the little blue roofs. That's not where we stay on Santorini. We stay on like this beach section, and it's just all restaurants and like bars and like a hookah bar and stuff. So I'm sure there's karaoke there. I'd be
Yeah.
shocked if there wasn't.
Yeah.
Right?
Right. We do
We do
Mamma Mia every
karaoke.
time, but we still don't know all the words to it.
Yeah. We do
I
Mamma
noticed
Mia
that
every
about us.
we get about halfway through and we're like, I
We
forget
really
this
should learn
part.
this.
We're gonna keep on singing it.
It just keeps going.
If you guys want to travel with us, by the way, and experience us live, first of all, we would love to have you come. Second of all, we have Peru, and that's in March. We have, we've got Greece, and that's in June. And then we have Germany and Austria, which we're going to do a Sound of Music tour in Austria. So you will see us definitely
It
Sound
will
of
definitely
Music.
be singing.
quite
And probably
extensively.
cosplay.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be so fun. I'm really excited for that. It's going to be during Oktoberfest, and it'll be a celebration of my book launch.
Yes.
So you know. Because my book will be out in real time by then. You
It
can
will
hold it.
be.
You can touch it. You can
Yeah.
smell it. And
And
that'll
you
be
should.
amazing. Yeah, signing and singing along. We've sung in a lot of places, actually. Kristen and I.
We did the Atta Holland call on a glacier in Iceland.
Oh yeah, we sung on the Great Glacier in Ireland.
So we were
In
just going, we were
Iceland.
just like,
Right.
"Ah," and I did the high part behind you because I happened to be in earshot.
Right? Because I couldn't help it, because I'm like, this is so Frozen 2. It's like, glaciers are rivers of ice. And so we sang Frozen 2 on a glacier in Iceland. We've done karaoke in Japan. We've done karaoke in Thailand.
Yep.
We've done karaoke in a very
a
haunted
boat.
house in Richmond, Virginia.
We did do that, yeah. We were on a boat in Greece. It wasn't
We
karaoke,
sung
but
Mamma
it was
Mia on
just
a
everybody.
pirate ship in Greece, which we will do again if you come to
Yep, we
Greece
did
with
it
us.
in Italy on the rooftop.
We have Sweet Caroline all over the world. Every single trip, Sweet Caroline finds us. I'm not even kidding.
It
It's so
does.
weird.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
Well, it's also because we start singing stuff and the people in charge of the music are like, American singing, Sweet Caroline. So,
Yeah.
yeah. But
It
works.
does. it finds us, and it's fabulous. When we were in Iceland, this is hilarious. Weston the entire time, I don't know why he was singing this in Iceland, but he was singing the like Discovery Channel song. The,
Yeah.
Getting horny now. Do, 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 do. That one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the dirty one, right? Like he was singing that all over Iceland. And it just because it was funny, I think. And then we're in a tiny, tiny, tiny town. Just him and I, we go into this very haunted restaurant. We sit down and the ghost had already been like talking to him, basically, and like pulling him to this restaurant. The beer recipe for this restaurant was given to the owner by a ghost. It says on the menu. Like that's how haunted this restaurant is. And all of a sudden, of all the songs to come on, that song comes on in a restaurant in Iceland in like the middle of like a soft rock playlist, like very clearly. And we were just like, what? So we sang that song in a restaurant in Iceland, which is apparently fine. Yeah. Oh, Cusco
We'll look for
karaoke bars.
karaoke in
There is
Cusco.
some stuff. We are going to
Karaoke.
Cusco.
The karaoke for
All
Cusco.
right. Christy's coming. So Christy, we will
Christy's karaoke for Cusco.
we will rely on you for our karaoke directions.
There's going to be there will be a lot of Kronk references in Cusco, just because it's going to be a lot of that. Sorry.
Oh my gosh. Yes. We're going to quote the Emperor's New Groove the whole
karaoke
time.
for Cusco. Cusco's karaoke.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Honestly, who was it this weekend? Over Thanksgiving, one of my aunt was like, "Oh, what are you looking forward to most in Peru?" And I was like, "Meeting the llamas."
Yeah. A llama.
That's like truly, I'm so excited. I love
They're going to be
llamas.
so over us.
In our most recent episode, I shared my llama headlock story. So check that out on the Alchemist Inkwell if you want to hear about llama headlocks.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know why. Don't
Headlock the llama.
Don't headlock a llama. I don't know. I don't know. But that's apparently how you wrangle them.
Apparently.
Anyway, guys, this has been so fun.
Yep.
Look at us.
Stay tuned on Monday. We have another Alchemist Inkwell episode coming out podcast-wise. It'll be on our YouTubes and all over the place.
Yeah, if you're not following the actual podcast, we do this, but recorded
Podcast form.
for you.
My honeycomb planner was delivered today. I still have to go get it, but I got a notification.
Oh, that's so exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah. This next episode is sponsored by an amazing company called Honeycomb, and they do astrological planners based on your astrology chart. So you type in your birth information, and then they give you a planner for the year, and it's so freaking cool.
With timing techniques. I can't
With
emphasize
timing
that
techniques.
enough. It's the planner I use. It's so good.
It's super cool.
It's so good. I study with the person who created them. So they are amazing. Highly recommend. You'll hear more about it in the next couple episodes. And I'm going to start using mine because I'm working on 2026's astrology, but I'm trying to do it like legit. And just today I was doing research on like the transits coming up, the ingresses coming up, the other patterns coming up. When did they happen last? We have at least 2 things happening next year that have not happened since before 500 BC.
Whoa.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Talk about unprecedented time.
Unprecedented. And I have like the nearest precedents listed in my little document that goes to my students. But I'll be talking about them as they arrive too. So stay tuned.
That
Oh my
is
dog, oh my dog.
wild.
I know. I researched and I triple checked. So I was like, that's BS. There's no way. But these planets are slow and they don't meet up all the time in these specific ways, in these specific signs. So, yeah.
As all of us that are souls that are like have lived for however long each of us have lived in different ways and capacities all over the universe, coming to Earth for something new is probably cool as shit. Like I know like we're experiencing it down here and like it doesn't feel always super cool, but also like if you think about it from that perspective, like we came down to make sure we weren't bored. It's the first time the planet is small. Like we can get on a plane and go anywhere in 24 hours. We can have this type of conversation with people all over the world. That's the first time it's ever happened ever on this
You
earth
can
like
be
that.
the weird person in your city or whatever and still find friends because all the weird people get on the same trip together and go to Cusco.
Yeah, it's so cool. And like, yes, it's hard to experience a lot of the stuff that's going on down here. And I'm not saying all the stuff going on down here is cool at all, but if you're thinking about it in the sense of like being a very eternal soul and living for a really long time, that's exciting as heck.
Yeah,
Like
you're
even
gonna
just
have
coming down
bragging
to
rights
experiencing
for
it is
eons.
cool. Right.
That's my
Right.
next t-shirt. I'm gonna have bragging rights for eons.
Well, and also like Earth is the really cool condition of Earth, which I could go off on this. I'm not going to because we're basically at the end of time and we have to do other things. But I want to like a bunch of different beings from a bunch of different realms all incarnate here on the same playing field. So being down here and making friends with people is literally you making alliances with other realms through being down here on Earth. And that's like a very unique this layer of the universe cake thing. That does not happen in a bunch of other layers of the universe cake. Like that's not how that works. So that's really cool. So you just being here, being authentic and like connecting to each other is actually helping like the actual realm, universe, space have more connections between inter-realm politics and things like that too, which is freaking cool.
We're
That's
like
neat.
the grand central station of the universe cake.
Yeah, we're the grand central station of the universe cake. Exactly. Exactly. And at the same time, we are, stomping fascists. That's
And you
awesome.
can come for the healing and still have bragging rights. I got hit by a car. That gave me bragging rights.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Literally before I hit the ground, as I was running off the street, one of the things that the first thoughts I had after getting hit by a car was, I have that experience now. I'm really excited to check that off. Yeah.
I collected that Girl Scout badge.
Yeah, that's my story now. Oh, Girl
Oh,
Scout
Christine, I'm
badges.
so glad you signed up for the Peru trip. It's going to be so fun.
Yes, yes.
Anyone going on the Peru trip, though, just gonna throw this out there. Make sure you do some exercises that help you with oxygen absorption now,
Yeah.
because it is very elevated. I live at 6,000 feet and regularly go to 9,000 feet, and so I'm like, I'll feel okay. It's gonna be 11,000 feet at certain places, so just
Yeah.
do some stuff to breathe better.
Yeah. And hydrate while you're there, because that's what I'm going to be doing.
Yeah, it's funny. We were in Iceland. I was like, man, I love hiking. Hiking is amazing. Why don't I go on more hikes? I already go on a lot of hikes at home, to be
Yeah.
real. Like we do a lot of hikes. It's not like an abnormal thing for me. But I was like, man, this just feels so good. I'm so proud of my body. And then I get home and I like walk up the hill behind my house and I was like, oh right, it's because there was air. I like air. That's really what I enjoy. I enjoy having
Breathing.
air.
But the cool thing is the thin air makes the sky look spectacular at night. It's like
yeah.
you can touch the stars. So
Oh,
I
yeah.
cannot wait to do star spotting with all of you in Cusco and the
That's
other
gonna be
places
so
we're
fun.
going.
And it's okay. Well, and Agua Calientes, that's where else we're going. We're going Cusco and Agua Calientes. And I speak a little bit of Spanish.
Yeah,
Just-
I can get by. People may laugh at me, but we'll be able to communicate.
Wonderful. Anyway, thank you guys for being here. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for being excited about my book.
Yeah.
Also, we do have a holiday guide for December that Kristen and I put together. Just want to throw that out there. Kristen and I put together a holiday guide of all of the different pagan holidays that we have celebrated or have information or knowledge about in the month of December. If you are looking to spice up your magic and really brings a lot of that more, that back in, I highly suggest you grab a copy. It's in either of our bios. you can find it. It's on the website, thealchemistinkwell.com. You can find it there. But yeah, we wanted to give that to you because we had so much knowledge. We were like, hey,
This is helpful. Yeah.
we should make this into a thing. And honestly, it's like a 45-page guide,
It's
and it
got
goes
a
week
lot.
by week.
Yeah. And next week's the big one. So
Yeah, so next week and the week
Yes.
after, honestly, are huge. So there's a lot of
Solstice
different holidays in there, and a lot of rituals and a lot of guides on how to do rituals and deities to connect with and whatever based on like ancient texts and modern interpretation, all bunch of different stuff. Anyway, if you guys are wanting to do that, because we did talk about magic earlier on, I wanted to make sure you guys knew that it's available. If you want to go check that out, that's there for you. AJ, you're awesome. Thank you.
yes.
Wonderful. Well, we hope that you guys enjoyed this full moon and that shall we magic?
Yes, put it in the comments, you guys. Ready?
Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Go,
Go
make some magic. Woo! Yeah. Okay.
We did that.
Bye, everybody. See you next time, next Friday, same time, same place. You got it.